afternoon, guys, or good morning, or good evening, wherever you may be in this world. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry for no videos for a while. I did post one last week, so if you've not watched it, it's just me doing my friend's face makeup. Go ahead and enjoy that. But first and foremost, I have to say a big thank you to all the support, all the love, everything, and all the people who reached out to me from my grieving, my miscarriage video. My thoughts, my words, everything, including the editing and the footage, came straight from my heart, and I cannot appreciate all of you enough for supporting that and watching it. If you have not watched it already, the video link is down below as well. Simply, if you know someone who went through a miscarriage, or you yourself went through it, your wife, your sister, anybody, you may not know everything that goes on with a woman's head, or how it really changes her as she is and her body as well. In my experience of my miscarriage, I felt like my body betrayed me. My body, my mind, everything knew how much and how long I was waiting for that baby, and how much I fell in love with that baby in such the short time frame I knew about him or her, and my body took it away. And to me, that was the hardest thing to move past. So the video kind of took me up a little notch and really helped me move on a little bit. Kind of took some weight off the shoulders. I didn't feel like I was bubbled up in my room anymore. I felt like, you know, everyone knows now, and it just made me feel better to know maybe someone out there is enjoying this video or relates to it on a different level than some other people do, or just simply having people understand it and how it affects a woman. So thank you to everyone who watched it, and thank you to anyone who chooses to click on that link. But this video today is just my full coverage foundation routine. I ended up doing my eyebrows, my eyeshadow off camera just to save time. I filmed this video yesterday, and it was just a nightmare to look over on my computer, so I chose to remake the video and re-edit and do all that good stuff. So this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoy it, and yeah, if you have any questions or you know any videos you would like to see, make sure to drop a comment below. Coverage, as you can tell, I have lots of texture, lots of different colors on my skin, and my skin is also a lot lighter than I naturally am. So for priming, I prime my face with Scandinavia's primer spray, and I just spray it all over. I go a little insane with it, if you can tell. I live in California, so the humidity as of right this second in July is kind of a little higher. And NYX's, or NYX, whatever you want to call it, Hydra Touch Primer, and it's just because I'm trying to get rid of it, but it's also working really well. I take about that much, and I've been using Huda's Beauty foundation, and this is in the shade Butter Pecan, which is actually a smidge too dark. I don't know why I did that. I thought I was a lot tanner than I actually am, but I'm gonna go in with a pump and a half for now. This stuff dries uber quickly, so I'm gonna try and work as quickly as I can, and I'm just gonna stipple that on my face first. This coverage on this foundation is really nice. I tend to mix it with this just because it dries so quickly. So I guess in this case, if you were using a foundation that dries super quick, you would probably want to put one side on first, one side on after. But for me, I feel like then it doesn't seem as seamlessly blended as it's supposed to be. So I'm going to go with my Damp Beauty blender now. This concealer in Custard, which I think is the lightest medium shade. Drag that down a little bit. And like I said, I don't know if you could have saw that, but how the concealer was pulling at my skin. where the wand was, is because the foundation dries so quickly. Just for an extra little coverage, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's still a little bit of texture. I mean, the texture is not gonna go away, but just a little bit more redness than I would care to see. So I'm gonna go in with just literally, that's probably too much, let's be real. And I'm just gonna dab that on my cheeks, and then I'm gonna blend out with my beauty blender, and that takes all of what you just saw, 5 seconds. And that's just giving me a little extra coverage that I'm looking for. Yeah, so now I'm gonna take my Too Faced Peach Perfect, if I can get it out. My Peach Perfect finishing powder, and it smells phenomenal, you guys. Like, if you have not tried this stuff, oh, you are missing out on a beautiful, beautiful experience. So I'm gonna just go ahead and set my under eyes, and I'm gonna look up, and I'm just gonna set right underneath, just like that, and do the same thing over here. And go a little bit more. Most of that's already set. It's only been a few minutes. I try not to leave it on too long because then it just bugs me and I don't know what to do with myself. So I'm just gonna dust it away and buff anything on my brush into my skin. Down my nose. I'm just gonna bronze my face. So I'm gonna use NYX Matte Bronzer in the shade Moyen. If that's even how you pronounce it, I have no idea. But this is like, as you can tell, I've hit pan and I'm obsessed with it. So with the same brush, I'm gonna go in with MAC Cosmetics Cheeky Bronze Mineralized Skin Finish, and I'm gonna put that just right up here into my hairline, by my ear, and at the top of where I put my bronzer. So it looks like sun just, you know, kissed me. The sun kissed me. So yep, same thing on this side. And I'm gonna just take a little bit and pop it on my forehead. Down my neck, and like that. So I'm gonna do this step twice, but I'm gonna put my highlighter, find my brush, right on my cheekbones first, but I'm gonna use the gold in this palette, and I'm gonna use this really pretty bronzy color. And I'm gonna put that right on top of where I put that cheeky bronze, just like that. I feel like it always comes up. Maybe it's just the way I'm holding my head on. different on the sides. So we're just gonna dust that everywhere. So really quick as well, I am going to set my face with 2 different setting sprays. I use the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Setting Spray in the scent Rose first. I go in circles, I just find it's more effective that way. And also my all-time favorite setting powder that I feel has helped my skin stay clearer, and it's nowhere near where it's going to be anytime soon or where I would love my skin to be, but I really truly feel like this has helped so much. Living in Southern California, there's so many drivers, there's so many things in the air that you really don't want anywhere near your skin, so the all-nighter pollution protection has been a godsend. It is absolutely beautiful. It sets everything, and it really does, in my opinion, block everything out from California's air, and it's just truly my favorite thing in the world. Like, I always buy it. Enjoyed this video, and please give it a thumbs up if it helped you in any way or you just simply liked it. And make sure to hit that big red subscribe button or the little button on the edge of the screen, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.